Everyone, this is Becca from Ohio, coming on a little later than normal. I apologize, but this was a lot to get ready. Normally I just do a little mug cake, but last week, if you saw last week, drop down last week. If you're watching me live, please drop a 1. If you're on the replay and you don't see that little red rectangle, just drop a 2 and follow along as if you were watching live. But last week I promised, hubby's on vacation this week, so I promised that we would try a full keto cake with frosting. I have not attempted frosting before. Hi Lena, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you watching. If you guys share this out to your page or to a group, please drop down shared so that I can thank you. So I have it all kind of separated for you. And I put all the ingredients up top if you would like to follow along. I'm really hoping that this turns out great because I literally used every single last drop of my sweetener and my cocoa powder. So I'm really hoping that it's good. So I have everything here. So this is our frosting that we're gonna do later, and this is for our cake. Now you're going to preheat your oven to 325, and it says 8x8 pan. I really like a springform pan because you can just pop it and it doesn't kind of stick to the pan. But I put parchment paper down and I still spray it a little bit because keto items can be a little trickier to get out. Lena, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. And this seems pretty straightforward. It calls for 4 large eggs, which I have here. Make sure that you can see everything. Move my little handy dandy dishwasher here. Let me know if you have a rollaway dishwasher, if it comes in handy for you. We have this old 50s alley kitchen, so this was kind of rollaway was the only option unless I want to hand wash. And for 7 people, that's not really what I want to do. So we're just using this as our countertop today. So we have our 4 eggs, and I have the vanilla in with the eggs as well. So what we're going to do is we are only going to mix the wet ingredients first. Now this does say that it wants your butter to be melted and slightly cooled. So that's a little been cooled for a little while. Hi Rachel, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you watching. So this right here is 4 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're gonna pour that in. And then your half cup of melted butter that has been cooled. You can see it kind of has a little bit of a film on the top because it's starting to cool, but it's what it asks for. So we're gonna dump that in. We are going to mix these together. Now it does say that we can put the sugar in here as well. So it wants your eggs, your vanilla, your butter, and your sugar. So we have 1/2 cup of our sweetener here. And like I said, I used all the rest of my sweetener, so I'm really hoping this turns out. All right, so we're just gonna, it says whisk it together. I'm gonna do the best we can with the spatula. It is what it is. So make that all nice. Now it says we're gonna gradually add these in, and this will be a thicker batter. So don't be nervous that you're making it wrong or anything like that. It will be a little bit thicker, as you can see already. It's a little bit on the thick side. So we have 1 cup, actually 2 cups of almond flour, I lied, a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So we are just gonna do a little bit at a time so it doesn't all go flying, because I am notorious for making a mess, but we are gonna try not to. So I'm really hoping that this turns out. It sounds fabulous. Like I said, I've never attempted a keto frosting. Let me know if you have tried making a keto frosting and if it turned out or not so much. But if I can find a frosting, this is gonna be great for Christmas because I can do cakes and cookies and all kinds of stuff. So let's do the rest of the almond flour, mix that in, and then we can start adding in the cocoa powder. And I'm gonna have to put all of that on my shopping list. I found it at Costco. Let me know if you find it somewhere cheaper. Family of 7, I'm always looking for a better deal. Well, hello there. Hi.
Is it good morning?
Yes, you can go sit quietly on the porch if you would like. Don't touch.
Oh.
She's obviously not taking a nap. Welcome to my circus. It's about to get loud.
Thus, check out this one.
Okay, but don't touch, babe. So we're gonna take half cup of our cocoa powder and we're gonna mix that in. Do you guys wanna go play on the porch?
Wait, we want to watch
blow
a
it.
show.
Go do that on the porch, please. So we're gonna mix that in. Like I said, this is gonna be thicker. See, I'm already making a mess. So mix it slowly or it will go flying everywhere on you like mine just did. All right. Starting to look like cake batter. I'm gonna mix this in. Oh, my arm is tired. I bet you could probably use a mixer, but it specifically says whisk, so I don't know. I didn't want to mess it up with, you know, it being a full cake recipe and not just a little mug cake.
Oh,
Mug
do you
cakes.
want to see what I stuck down?
Sure, baby. Got your magnets?
Paper on.
Yes.
The magnets stick paper
If
on
you
it.
have a sensory
And then
kiddo
we draw
and they
on
do not sit for you at the table and it drives you bonkers because they're pacing while everyone is eating, go to the store and get some magnets. Let them just put some magnets on your fridge. If you don't have a dishwasher, it is going to save your sanity because the rest of the people are trying to eat, and that way your little sensory kiddo is not pacing and circling everyone like a shark. They can just go play with their magnets while everyone finishes their food. Oh, this smells fabulous. All right, so we're just mixing that in, and again, it is going to be thick. So don't get all nervous that it's not thin and a little bit drippy like a normal cake batter. It's going to be thick. Hi, baby love. Don't touch it.
Can we get chocolate?
You don't want to eat that. Went there for a minute. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So we're mixing this up. Now we're just going to pour this in our pan. Again, it's going to be very thick, so just do your best. And don't worry, if you used a mixer, let me know how it comes out. Now it does specifically say to use a hand mixer for the frosting, so that's what we're gonna do there. I'm trying to follow directions. I'm not always so good at it, but... Hold on, baby, it's not cooked yet. We have to bake it, okay? Yes, we have to bake it, and then we can eat it, okay? So mine is probably going to be a little bit thinner than yours because I'm not using an 8x8. I'm using a 9-inch springform pan. But you can do like 2 6-inch if you like to have layers and the frosting in the middle. It's your cake. There's no rules. Put that down, baby. Thank you. All right, so we're just going to try to even this out with a... Hold on, Angel. Put that right there, okay? Try to even this out with your spatula. No, please don't touch. Yeah, don't touch those, babe. And welcome to my circus. So we are going to spread this out the best that we can. Hold on, babe. Put that all in there. Okay, we're gonna try it. Well, that's actually really good. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. That's very chocolatey. It is a tiny bit grainy, so if you want to use a hand mixer, I would think that would be fine. But we are going to set that aside to put in our oven at 325. And then the frosting is very, very simple. If you're hanging in there with me, thank you. Hi, Lane. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Cindy. I appreciate you. So the frosting is an 8-ounce block of cream cheese softened. If you don't like, excuse me. If you don't like the flavor of cream cheese, you can use 6 ounces, that's okay. So this is just softened up a little bit. I'm just gonna use the same spatula because well, I'll get it from one, hold on. Let's see here. I got a stack of them. So this is all softened up, which you can toss it in the microwave if you forgot, like I did, because you can see it's a little wild here most days. Just toss that in the microwave for about 25 seconds. Doesn't need to be melted, just needs to be softened a bit. So we're gonna do the same thing with the butter. This calls for 2 tablespoons melted and slightly cooled. So you can see that it's got a little bit of a film on the top because it's starting to cool, but we are going to pour that in here, and this also has my teaspoon of vanilla. So we're gonna mix all that. Excuse me. With 5 kids, I'm not used to getting to talk this much. They're usually the ones talking. And then you are going to take, yes, Angel, hold on, babe. Half a cup of your cocoa powder. Oh, baby love.
Some of this.
Yes, and 1/2 cup of sweetener, and that is the rest of those 2 ingredients. Now I have to go grab more. So let me get all of this out of the way for a second. No,
That's all
hold on,
the
babe.
ingredients you need, and you need this ingredient.
Yes, Angel Face. This is all that I need right now, but now I have to move all this real quick. So we are going to actually, didn't think this out very well. I have a small space here. We are going to actually use our blender, and we are going to blend all this together. Hold on, Angel Face. I'll be right there, okay? Give me a second.
Can you have a treat?
In 1 second. We're gonna mix all this together with a hand mixer, and this is going to be our frosting. And then once this is done, I'm just gonna toss it in the fridge until the cake is fully cool. You don't want to, hold on, baby. Fiona Maureen, don't do that. Until it's fully cooled, because you don't want it to dump and tip everywhere. And just the frosting, if it's not cool, is going to get all sloppy and drip off your cake, and you really don't want that. Let me know if you are have little helpers who are not so much helpers in your kitchen while you're trying to do stuff. This is my life. So what I like to do is take your mixer, your beater, and kind of mush it all up a little bit, because if you don't and you just turn it on, you're going to get this huge puff in your face. Fiona, I asked you to stop. Thank you for listening.
Oh, look. It fits.
Yes, it's perfect. So we're just going to put this on. That is not on medium. So we're going to take that off of high and try that again. So we're going nice and slow. Okay, if it was that easy and I've waited this long to try to make a frosting, let's see if it tastes really good. You want to taste it, Nana?
No.
No. It's my picky Pete over here. That is delicious. That tastes like the kind that you would get out of a can from the store. It is fabulous. And that took all of what? 2 minutes to make frosting. You could put this on anything. You can omit the chocolate. This would be great on cinnamon rolls. Guys, go on the porch. This would be great on cinnamon rolls, or if you want it like this with the chocolate, this would be fabulous on like banana cupcakes. We're gonna try it on our cake. This is wonderful. So hold on.
Stop it. Look at the
If you hung in with me this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for watching. So we have, watch out, guys. Hold on 1 second.
Now, do you need this bottle thingy?
No, baby, hold on. So we have our cake. We are going to toss that in Didn't tell you how long,
Can
did
I help
I?
you?
For 20 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven, at 325. Hold on, Angel Face, 1 second, okay? And then our frosting, I am pleasantly surprised. This came out really, really, really well. You can still have to get some more clear bowls for you guys. But I'm excited because I had been putting off trying the frosting because I'm like, oh, well, what if it's terrible? Or I didn't really, hold on, baby, want to waste ingredients. But that's fantastic. So I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to pop that in the fridge until that this is nice and cooled. As always, I will come back and I will post a photo and a taste test review for you if it was good or gross. I'm always honest and upfront. I'm trying to get recipes ready for Christmas so we can put a little healthy book together so that we don't feel so bad about picking out on all of the Christmas and New Year's treats. So if you are looking for more ideas, whether it be desserts or dinners, anything like that, just drop down group. I will get you into our private group, and we have thousands of recipes and shopping lists. Everything is just all laid out for you. You literally just have to hit print and take it to the store or to your kitchen if you're baking or cooking. It's a wonderful, wonderful resource. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna pop this bad boy in the oven so we can have dessert in about an hour, and I will let you guys know how it was. Thank you for coming visiting my circus kitchen here with all my kiddos, and I hope as always that you are staying safe and healthy and most importantly happy. I will pop back with a review later. Have a fabulous day.